Hey guys, you're welcome back to Opinion Corner with Anagonye and Chiso. And today, we'll be diving into the serious issues facing the country. Nigeria is currently facing a severe cholera outbreak that has resulted in 65 confirmed cases and 30 deaths from January to June, spread across 96 local governments in 30 states. As reported by the NCDC, the NCDC has highlighted this concerning situation through a public health advisory aiming to raise awareness about the rising cholera cases with the country's intensifying rainy season. Furthermore, recent reports from Lagos State reveals a significant outbreak with 60 hospital admissions and 5 fatalities in just 48 hours, with a total of 1,141 suspects in 2024. 10 states such as Bayelsa, Zamfara, Abia, Cross River, and among others have contributed to 90% of the reported cases, emphasizing the urgent need for coordinated efforts and intervention to contain and mitigate the cholera outbreak in Nigeria. Should the federal government ban Buka foods, aka Mama foods, in order to stop cholera? Here's my take on this. Let's take a look at the economy. The country's economy and its citizens are already going through a lot due to the inflation of prices. Banning local bukas to stop the spread of cholera in Nigeria could have a detrimental impact on the economy due to the significant roles these establishments play in the country's food industry and employment sector. Nigeria's economy heavily relies on the informal sector, including local bukas, which contribute to the country's GDP and provide employment opportunities for a large portion of the population. These small food vendors are not only important for food security but also serve as a crucial source of income of many households. Therefore, implementing a ban on local bukas as a measure to combat cholera could disrupt an essential aspect of Nigeria's economy, leading to job loss, decreased consumer spending, and a negative ripple effect on the various industries interconnected with the food vendor sector. This highlights the delicate balance between public health initiatives and economic stability in the country. Banning local bukas to prevent cholera outbreak in Nigeria could severely impact the country's agricultural system, disrupting food production and distribution channel. Local bukas serve as key consumers of agricultural products, sourcing fresh produce from local farmers on a daily basis. By limiting the operations of these food vendors, farmers may face reduced demand of their crops, leading to financial losses and surplus produce going to waste. Ultimately, a ban on local bukas as a measure to curb cholera outbreak could create a domino effect on Nigeria's agricultural system, causing setback in production, distribution, and income generation throughout the country's food supply chain. This highlights the intertwined relationship between public health concerns and stability of the agricultural sector in the face of health crises like cholera outbreak. Implementing a local ban on bukas to combat cholera outbreak may have detrimental effects on the economy of Nigeria. Local bukas play a crucial role in the economy by providing jobs for many Nigerians, from cooks and vendors to suppliers and farmers who source fresh produce. Shutting down these businesses could lead to widespread of job losses and financial instability for individuals and communities reliant on the food industry. A government-enforced ban on local bukas could result in a ripple effect on Nigeria's economy, causing unemployment, disruptions in the food supply chain, and economic instability, further exacerbating the challenges faced by the country in combating cholera outbreak. Do not change the channel. We'll be back very soon. Welcome back. This is still Opinion Corner with Chisom, and today we'll be looking at the tragic incident involving Abiodun, known as Iyasandi, setting her mother ablaze due to allegations of her being behind her predicament, has shocked the entire nation. In a harrowing turn of events witnessed by Shola Oladele, the suspect poured petrol on her mother before setting her on fire. Abiodun attributed her misfortunes to her mother based on revelations from a pastor and spiritualist, leading her to commit this heinous crime out of misguided beliefs that her mother's demise would break her free from perceived bondage. This tragic death of the victim and the subsequent murder charge against Abiodun paint a distressing picture of how misplaced faith in spiritual guidance can lead to unthinkable acts of violence. This is unsettling incident underscores the importance of mental health support, debunking harmful beliefs, and promoting empathy to prevent such tragedies from recurring in our communities. The question now is, should people always listen to what their religious leader advises? Ethical implications of Abiodun's actions, considering factors such as mortality responsibility, and the consequences of blindly following religious guidance. It would involve evaluating whether Abiodun's actions were ethically justifiable and exploring the broader ethical ramifications of the incident. Eyewitness recounts the chilling event where Abiodun poured petrol on her mother, setting her ablaze without warning. Abiodun's actions were driven by the supported revelations from a pastor and a spiritualist, falsely implicating her mother in her misfortunes. This illustrates the dangerous consequences of blindly following religious leaders' advice without critical thinking. This tragic incident serves as a stark reminder of the potential dangers of unquestionably adhering to religious guidance. It highlights the importance of critical thinking, seeking multiple perspectives, and verifying claims before acting on them. As unchecked beliefs can lead to disastrous outcomes like loss of a life, it emphasizes the necessity of promoting a balance between faith and rationality to prevent such tragic incidents from occurring in the future. The psychological factor that plays in the tragic event, it also involves examining the mental state of the individual involved, including Abiodun, her mother, the religious leader, and the witnesses, and exploring how beliefs, emotions, and mental health issues may influence their behavior. Analyzing the psychological impact can shed light on the underlying reasoning for such extreme actions and help prevent similar incidents in the future. Surprisingly, Abiodun confesses that she poured petrol on her mother and set her ablaze after being influenced by advices from a pastor and a woman who both claimed her mother was behind her problems. This suggests a deep-seated belief in superstitions, right, and a lack of critical thinking on Abiodun's part. Abiodun's extreme actions, as influenced by the words of the pastor and the woman, reveals a significant level of psychological vulnerability and to external influence. This incident highlights the critical need for mental health awareness and support in communities to prevent such tragic outcomes stemming from distorted beliefs and mental health issues. Amid this tragic incident, this tragic incident of individuals to external influences like superstition and manipulation is underscored, emphasizing the critical need for mental health awareness and support to prevent such devastating outcomes stemming from distorted beliefs and psychological vulnerability. Do not vulnerability. This is the end of today's show, and I would love to see you in our next show. Goodbye.